Hello, friends. I'm here in my comfy orange sweater. Play some goat format Yu-Gi-Oh. Look at this Gengar. This Gengar is like, don't be mean to me. I'm in my pretty dress. Ritongu. We got owned by Ritongu. We got owned. We have made no changes to the deck. There's 40 cards. We haven't encountered a person with fewer than 15 cards in their extra deck in a long time. I think people have finally gotten the message. Ritongu. What is this avatar? It's like a squid. Wild Nature's Release. Very interesting. I think we're just gonna set Scapegoat Bess. This is probably like Sangan or something. Or Deco. You know, I promised like a whole season ago to get rid of this pause game bug in my plugin. I never did it. I never did it. Ooh, this person's pretty smart. They're gonna attack with the breaker. You're gonna play into that? That's crazy. Do I take it? I don't think I do. I think we're just gonna activate the goats because we don't actually care about our back row. Like, I can protect swords with ring, and so we just don't care about that. I guess I could have saved. You can United We Stand, and then Wild Nature's Release. Oh my gosh, that's like an OTK. Oh my gosh, that's like an OTK. Oh my gosh, that's like an OTK. I can make him a 48 attack, and then if I had ring down, I could just ring for game. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. All right, I think that we're gonna reasoning here, because if we get Stein, we win. I need to we've never talked about that. Okay, we're gonna talk about that maybe after the game. I just got a text message. It's from Cub. He's talking about a new series we're potentially doing together. Smile. Let me turn that off. All right, enemy controller. Wild Nature's Release. Cybersteintha. All right. Cybersteintha it is. Clear. Pay 5. Get the very large boy. I can United We Stand first, which increases the defense. So he goes to 8,200 and then 7,700. Current defense. Oh my gosh, this changes everything. And then Wild Nature's Release. So he goes to 15,900. This changes it's a Scapegoat can OTK. Scapegoat plus United We Stand specifically plus Wild Nature's Release. And so maybe it actually isn't that crazy, but like, that's pretty cool. Have you guys ever thought of that? I bet you guys have. I bet you guys have. Very seldom do I come up with something that someone else isn't like, oh yeah, sure. Everyone else is like, sure. This is me being like, guys, I found something very good and unique in the format that no one's thought about before. And then what are you? You're Cyberstein. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, bro, we already know. We're not gonna side because we don't know what we're playing against. It could be literally anything. Well, that was pretty crazy, guys. This hand's nuts. This hand's nuts. You need some back row. Yeah, you need some back row, my brother. Trinade? Oh my god. Okay. Let's throw down this pot. Alright, those are not cards that I need. Those are not cards I need. I'm gonna set enemy controller and then probably pass. I could Trunade. think I don't need both grenades. And so maybe, you know what? No, we're just gonna set a Megamorph because we don't need both Megamorphs. We're gonna hide the enemy controller. This hand is crazy. We just need to modulate our life points. He went to battle phase. He went to battle phase. Giant Rat is fine. This is a perfect amount of damage to take. Gonna attack? He will attack. That is a perfect amount of damage to take. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, a Solemn? Oh, this deck is OP. This deck is OP. Is there any reason to not go to last turn? Can we win? I don't think we can win otherwise. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. We're gonna do last turn. Now, this duelist could be playing Tribute to the Doomed, and so I think that we're just gonna blast this in the draw phase. Maybe not. We have a Solemn. You know what? No, we're not because we have a Solemn. I guess I could have attacked one of these, but then I put something in the grave, and like I don't know if I want to do that. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if there's a reason for me to wait. I really should maybe just blast this. I want to blast this. But I have a Solemn, so I guess I can afford to wait. If he activates a card, though, I will chain Solemn and then ask him, like, do you have anything? I'm going to use Prio on resolution of Solemn. Chain. But yeah, we got really lucky. I should deactivate it now. Because now they've already summoned. Everything's already good. We're just going to wait. Maybe they can chain Book of Moon. Oh, baby. Lock yourself down. Last turn. This was exactly how I wanted the deck to go. I want one win to be from last turn. I want the other win to be from a very, very funny overkill super giga OTK. That is what I want. It's to our benefit that last turn, last warrior just like obliterates zombies anyway. And so this is just a really bad matchup for our boy. Resolve. No problem. He reads. Look at Cyberstein's right arm and look at his bracelet. The one spike is being foreshortened into us. He clicked it. That's how you know he's reading, is that he clicked it, actually. 2 Megamorph, 2 Turnades, enemy control. Enemy controller is hitting above its weight, honestly. You set ring this turn. So not that card. You can chain another card. Yeah, you're locked down, my boy. So it looks like a ring was probably the card I traded back. Looks like that. I'm all slumped, not in the middle of my circle. I need to move the camera so my comfortable sitting position's in the middle of the circle. So yeah, if you can't remove last... Normally, yes, but Last Warrior won't let you special summon. So if last turn resolves currently, you'll lose. Yeah. GG. Okay, perfect. One cannot read tone instead okay, perfect, but I imagine the tone is not super duper happy. We're gonna leave. 662. Guys, that's what I want. Those are the sorts of games I want. I just want to sack my opponent and then leave. Is that too much to ask? Sacking the opponent and then no longer playing them anymore and moving on to the next opponent that I also sack. You guys need to talk to me though about that scapegoat idea though. Like if United We Stand were at more than one, it would actually be crazy. Every deck would be playing maximum copies of Wild Nature's release. Big March of Animals could also be something pretty big with that. I don't know. Does Mage Power also increase defense? Does Mage Power also increase defense? That is my question. I'm gonna set Scapegoat. We might not even activate it, depending on what their monster is. We are going to activate it. We are going to activate it. I think they probably lose. Assuming that they kill one of these goats. I am going to offer them 4 because that is their prerogative. They did not. Okay, well we can... What are we going to do about that? I actually need him to kill one of these. Actually need you to kill one of these. Well, that's not bad. I can set another goat behind. I think I will, in case there's something like Lightning Vortex or Tribe or something. Pass the turn. If he killed a goat, I would have won, but he didn't, and so I don't win. Hopefully he'll keep Reaper in attack mode. I should have offered him 3. I should have offered him 3. Oh, defense mode. Wow, it's like you can... Why are you playing defensively? I guess he doesn't know what deck we're playing, and so he doesn't know how dangerous it is to play this way. Like, allowing us to get extra cards is just going to make him even more dead. Like, we have everything we need. We just need to... for him to put a monster in attack mode. Another Wild Nature's release. Hey. I guess I'll set the wall. Like, there's no way this is to his benefit. Maybe it is. Maybe we're also playing like a combo deck. I don't know. I will set one of these reasonings. Surely he will attack me at some point, right? I could switch this token to attack. Cold Wave. Does the wall maintain its strength? I think it doesn't. And so we're going to... I think it does, actually. But we're still going to give the thumb. This could be Monarchs, is what I'm thinking. Like, he's going to tribute... Oh? 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 I mean, we don't care about that at all. We don't care about that at all. I was thinking Monarchs. I was thinking Mobius. He's gonna get rid of the last goat. That's fine. Unfortunately, we can't kill him. Another wall. Fortunately, we cannot kill him. I can't set a card either, and so I'm gonna have to ditch a card. I could. What's the card I should ditch that will inform him the most about his ability? Like, he should definitely attack me. I think it's wall. I think it's wall. And I think instead of goats this time, maybe I will activate goats. Because I think that he's ready to start attacking now. Another cold wave. Okay, well. I'll activate goats. You cannot activate that in the same chain. One cold wave, chain link to scapegoat. So no spell. Should not take that back to your hand either. What are you doing? No, now we're lagging. Alright, we're lagging. Ooh, it's Pikachu in the toilet? Oh wait, press X in the comments to flush him. Oh, to spare him. X in the comment to flush. O to spare. X flush O spare. Okay. Why did he put this in the graveyard? I guess he wanted to show it to me, but he could have just like activated it. And now he took it back into hand again. Hit him with the thumb. All these cold waves are kind of annoying. A breaker, that's fine. He's gonna get a free hit. Hope he doesn't hit wall, because then I kind of get punished actually. I kind of get punished big time if he hits wall. He hit wall, so I get owned by discarding the other wall. Though I guess I never would have had the chance to snatch steal A. Well, this is a bummer. So I can summon Cyberstein. I just can't boost the guys. I can summon Cyberstein and I can activate. I can get him. I could get Gatling Dragon. Or I could just pass. Then he's going to hit me with Reaper plus Breaker, probably, plus maybe another normal summon. Big think. And then this guy can remove it. Which is kind of really annoying. You know, I'm just gonna set Cyberstein. We have 2 reasonings, and so the chances are we're gonna get what we need. That's fine. Chances are we're gonna get what we need. Hopefully the Reaper does not hit Giant Grenade is like the big thing. So we do like that the Reaper is remaining in attack mode. Not that, actually no we don't, because we have Megamorph plus Wild Nature's Release, and so he's Giga dead if we get a Stein off. And so we'll have a very, very high chance, because we're actually guaranteed Stein, because we can go reasoning into Jaugen, other reasoning. Well, I guess it depends on his calls, right? This isn't, ugh, gross. I can't believe Knock actually got value. That's crazy. That's crazy in this deck. Maybe I should have summoned Gatling Dragon, but I kind of just want to kill him, you know? I kind of just want to kill him. 2 cold waves in a row is pretty brutal against the Reasoning Gate deck Oh, that's crazy. All right, what are you gonna hit? What are you hitting? Please don't be grenade. You hit the reasoning, that's fine. It's actually not fine, specifically not fine, but whatever. Demock. I guess that's good because it means that we're unlikely to. It makes it so if he calls an 8, it won't kill us. I'll activate the reasoning. He'll probably call 8. He might call 2. He called 8. Okay. So we have a 2/3 chance here of winning. There's the boy. There he is. He's so glorious. We are only going to show Megamorph. We are not going to show anything but Megamorph. We don't have to. Ta-da! Okay. What do we fear here? Nothing? Potentially fearing nothing. We know that he plays TT, so I'm gonna keep all my spell trap removal. I think I fear nothing. I think that I could bring in floodgates. But Reaper gets under those. I think we're not gonna side. Probably. I think we're not gonna side. Flush or spare. I love that the X is blue and it's under like it's over my blue thing, and the O is red and over my red thing. All right, Cyberstein last turn. While revealing light. If you pass the turn, you lose. Probably. Smile. Graceful Charity. Ugh. Graceful Charity with a Demock discard. Not bad. I guess I should have reasoned first if I was gonna do it. Giant Trunade and Solemn Judgment is absolutely out of this world crazy. All right, so let's get rid of this guy. I don't think I care about Monster Gate. I think we just win. He'll try to attack with DD Warrior Lady, and that's when we will use the Wall of Revealing Light. And we have Solemn's backup. He could be playing Sinister Serpent though, and so we're gonna hold off. We'll let him take an action. We will let him take an action. We got really lucky here. I think this deck is just really set up to get lucky though. Like it's obviously the cards we just drew are like out of this world. It's probably the best possible cards. Like however many of these are just like the best. Get last turned. I really like Wall too. I think last turn and Wall go together like peanut butter and jelly. Like peanut butter and jelly. I think this deck has outproduced its share of last turn kills as well. Like it definitely wants to kill using Stein and just going like nutty. But if you draw last turn, it's like, oh, this is even better. I don't have to like do anything. Darkness wall, revealing light. Second last turn, it's over. Freco. Freako? Dare I say Freako? Oh, we're actually doing it. Okay. Okay. We're lagging though. He has his own Cyberstein. He was a Monarch deck. Mirror Force. I see. Do I hit him with the cheeky GG since he has already lost the game? Why are you clicking? All right, I'll click yours then. You're gonna click mine, I'll click yours. He cannot interact, and so he has lost the game. He was in Browntown. Unfortunately for him, he was in Browntown. You cannot summon because of last turn. Last warrior. Oh, now he's gonna read that and think I'm an idiot. He has left the duel. He's like, I'm not dealing with that. That stuff's dumb. 673 low. 673. Schlabingi. Schlabingi. Monarch. We just played Monarch. A throwback to simpler times. Times when we were playing with the orb and stuff. All right, let's keep going. It's only been 26 minutes. These matches have been incredibly short. Incredibly short, guys. I'm slightly tired, which you can probably tell based on like energy or whatever. I'm tired because I get up so early nowadays. I get up so early because I think I was pretty vague when I was like, I'm getting a new job and stuff. I'm a teacher, and so I teach, and I get up super early to teach. And I had my first class on Monday, which was pretty exciting. The students were all pretty quiet. Freaky 57. Freaky 57, this is his very first duel ever. And so I think this might take up the remainder of the episode. typically that is the case. Our hand's pretty good. So yeah, the kids were pretty quiet. Did he allow me to go first? Did he allow me to go first? I feel like he definitely did. We're gonna set enemy controller and pass. Yeah, the kids were pretty quiet. I tried to open them up a little bit by being myself and being like, I care about your future. Skilled white magician. That's fine. Tune table. Oh, he's gonna summon the boy. Yeah, I tried to open them up a little bit. I got some people to stay after for like my office hours, and that felt good. But if any of my students are watching, hello. Please don't watch this. that embarrasses me. Please navigate away. Watch another GOAT format YouTuber. However, I think GOAT format is actually older than my students. Like, they're all freshmen, and so GOAT format's older than them, and therefore they probably don't. Why did you click declare effect? Oh. Battle phase. I'm gonna take a 17. I don't care about that. He has 2 counters on it. I wish I could give him a counter. Oh, you passed the turn. Oh? He was writing, but now he's not writing anymore. 2 counters. That is true. Alright. Good luck, brother. You better answer this one correctly, because if you don't, you lose. Actually, that's not true. Actually, I don't know why I used reasoning. I don't have any gas. I don't know why I used reasoning. I don't have any gas. 7? That is the incorrect answer. I don't have any gas. I kind of want DMOC here, I guess. Hey, it's DMOC. I probably want Graceful Charity. I probably want Graceful Charity. Okay, well, I can bet it all. I can put it all on the line to try to get Cyberstein. And I think I will. I don't need all these grenades. I want to put it all on the line to get Cyberstein because I kind of want to kill him this turn. We have a 3/4 chance. I believe it is to my benefit to do this. And I don't get owned by the whole I'm a quirky guy who keeps Jowgen in his main deck for a reasoning gate strategy. I did not get owned by that. $84. 12,100? He probably has never seen this card before. You know, I was always thinking that shouldn't Megamorph specifically always keep your monster's attack total at exactly half? Because it feels like a continuous effect becomes double. And so like another thing will happen, it'll modulate it, and then this will immediately modulate it back down. I don't know. That always made sense to me. That this is like a very powerful card that pretty much takes away all modifiers. I can use a reasoning in that way? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you mean? But you called 7. Do you mean Monster Gate? I mean... No. Yeah, you can do whatever. There's no tributing. There's no tributing. Again, I think maybe I take the last turn out so I don't have to explain to Freaky 57 how it works, but then maybe I keep it in. Maybe I keep it in so that I can show it to him. Oh, he quit the game. Okay. Well. Actually don't know how much yellow we have because it was blocking, so I'm going to look very quickly. Profile viewer. 685 yellow. 685. Boink. I wonder if he knew that Dueling Book is best 2 out of 3. I wonder if he thought he lost and it was just over. Alright, we'll play. We'll keep playing. We'll keep plucking along. Ragco. Like the Pokemon? I like the sleeves. I like the lady. I enjoy the woman. Right? You know, in my heart of hearts, I really want to hold this Graceful Charity because I just like don't want to show him all my fancy cards when I discard, but we don't have a starter so much. That's pretty good. That's also fine. That's also fine. I don't think we need wall. I think we're gonna try to kill this guy using force. I don't think I need wall. I'm gonna keep swords though. I want that. I want that. I want that. I maybe don't need snatch steal. Maybe I don't need reasoning. I'll throw off reasoning. I don't have a true nade, which is like the major complaint. Blink. Oh, that's not good. Well, I should not have gotten rid of reasoning. Oh, is he gonna hit Snatch Steal? Lamau. Very funny. I think we throw swords. Well, we got... I think this is our lucky episode. Ooh. You fool. We're gonna get a different goat. We're gonna get yellow. I'm gonna offer him 3 goats. Okay, good. 1 back row, 2 back row. Okay, we need a Trinade. Last turn. Huh. We need a Trinade. I'm just gonna end the turn. Well, that's gonna clear all of them. This guy knows what he's doing if he's doing the Exiled Force pop strat. Yikes. Another Cyberstein. I could go for King Dragoon. I could go for King Dragoon. You know what? No, we're gonna end the turn. No, we're not. Because I'm like, do I play into last turn? Because I kind of can, but all these cards are kind of spooky. I could go into King Dragoon. $48. Yeah, you know what? We'll go into King Dragoon. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna set last turn. Maybe he'll hit it. Okay, take 16. Reasoning. Okay. Well, we are gonna reasoning first for sure. We kind of want to get D-Mock. Solemn did. Okay. That's fine. Well, I still will be lower than him using Cyberstein, so let's see. Alright, what do we want to get here? Ryu Senshi. I can block 1, or I could just get my boy King Dragoon and hope that he just doesn't have Mirror Force exactly. Big think. I think it's King Dragoon. Or I could go for last turn. Do I think he has a cheeser? No, we're gonna get King Dragoon, I think. Ryu Senshi. Ryu Senshi would hit him for 24. It would be enough. Ryu Senshi can't be targeted with a spell card. But then King Dragoon can't be targeted by anything. You know what? We're gonna get Ryu Senshi. Oh, he's thinking. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have gotten owned. Oh, that's so funny. Yep, I lose. All right, well, he's got everything. He's got everything. I would have gotten owned by King Dragoon, though. King Dragoon would have owned me. Do I want to go for the more aggressive strat? I don't think so. He has tons of Solemns. You know what? Yes, I do. Because Solemn Judgment does very poorly against limiter removal. So let's get rid of our last turn. How many more do we need? 2? 2 more? 2 more is not bad. We can handle 2 more. We don't want Jaugen. 1 more. Probably 1 Wild Natures to release. Seems fine to me. Yeah, that'll work. All right, we're into Kashin Gate. Trinade's excellent. 2 Solemn Judgments, similarly excellent. Do I just want to pass? Or do I want to set everything and pass? I'm just going to pass. I am just going to pass. Basically anything off of reasoning will get us the win. In fact, this is an amazing going second hand, because I could just Trinade and then kill him, like, immediately. If he set something in defense mode, that would have been bad, though, and so I think passing on an empty field is actually good, because it encourages him to summon something like Emissary and attack me. Because he wants to get me under Stein range as quickly as possible. Zangan's also fine. Pass the turn. Scapegoat. Oh, does that change anything? Does that change anything? I think no. I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to go for it. So let's Trinade. We don't have any real defense other than Scapegoat. I guess I could have said it. But then if this is like Regeki breaking MST, I have no idea what this could be. He's like, there's no card that, yeah, that makes sense to chain there, other than like maybe Scapegoat. Alright, you better get this right. You have a very low chance of getting it right, though. But if you don't answer correctly, you probably lose. Two. Okay, that's a pretty good answer. That is a pretty good answer. What are we hoping for here? Fusilier is what I want. Cyberstein, very sad. Set that in the turn. Cyberstein, very sad. It was about as likely to take a Cyberstein as it was for like any other. Oh. Oh my gosh, well that sucks, because I have this Solemn Judgment that I totally would have solemned over. Yeah, this guy seems well situated in the whole reasoning gate shtick. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could have avoided this, but I didn't. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if there's a way out of this. Drawing Fusilier would still be quite good. Well, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. And we're probably gonna get owned because of Spell Canceller, I guess. We have one more draw. Oh my gosh, it's Fusilier Dragon the Duel Beast. That's pretty good. Okay, well, that changes everything. Goes down to 14. Megamorph. 28. No. No, thank you, sir. If only I had last turn. Not that it would work out for me. What are you thinking about? I see. Turn end. Luckily for us, this Megamorph's gonna last us basically for the rest of the game. Do I think that he can kill me? Probably not. But I am gonna solemn this anyway. I want to keep this Megamorph up. Now he probably could kill me if if he gets rid of the Megamorph. Lamau. That probably means that he can kill me, I guess. Maybe a Snatch Steal. Because if he's not scared of the Megamorph, that means that Facilier is not a problem. I see. Yoink. Well, I have another one of those, so I don't care. I really would love to have gotten that Jinzo on field, though. That would have been really nice. Graceful Charity. I see. Solemn Judgment, huh? Do you lose because of that? 28 heal to 56. 46. Yeah, you lose, right? Probably. Unless this is just the nuts. If you have the nuts, then what am I supposed to do, you know? $56, 46. Yeah, he'll be dead if this goes through. Okay, it's the nuts. It's the nuts. No worries. He has everything he needs. He's got the nuts. He has the nuts. The Abyss Soldier is the actual nuts. Alright, what do we need here? We need reasoning. Cyberstein is not going to do it. Cyberstein's not going to do it. We lose. And with the GG, we lost 15 ELO. What did I need? Monster Gate. Also not really enough. Limiter. Monster Gate. Recontroller. Where all our reasoning's gone. 2 of them were. Well, that one didn't feel great. Let's hop on ladder and I will quickly update our ELO. Would I have avoided that loss had I been able to solemn the spell canceller? I think no. I think that we were going to lose. Anyway, lucky low Q. LQ? Low Q? 670 ELO. Oh. Okay. While revealing light last turn, reasoning is not bad. Wow, okay. Well, I might have to go for it. I might have to go for it, to be honest. I might have to go for it. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh, we have return winner. He looked in on our match for 1 second and left. Alright, once he hits standby phase, we're just gonna blast this. Because that's what I want to do. $2,000. Last turn. One thing that's better about Jowgen than Cyberstein is that you could just summon Jowgen in attack mode and then let them go through all the way to the battle phase and then flip this guy. He's with the so. Yeah. Everything. However. How big do you think a 7,000 life point wall is? I think it's very big, but not very wide. It's like very, very tall, but it's like one fence link in front of Last Warrior. Yes. Only if you say it's okay to resolve. Sure, but that's... Sure. You can't actually summon, though. You can only set. You... I'm not sure if you can do that, to be honest. I think... Ultimate Offering has to be face up for you to chain the summon effect. I think all you can do is activate the card. Not clear whether you can... Yeah, you can't. You cannot. We can grab a judge. This is a... I don't think so, because you would need to chain the effects to activation of Ultimate Offering itself. But since Offering isn't face up, the chain begins. You can't add a new chain in the middle of the chain. That makes sense. We can grab a judge. We can grab a judge. We can grab a judge. I'm almost wanna buy a toaster is online, so it's fine. I'm positive that is the way it works, but I can send all my stuff to Grave too, so that he can see that. That's very clever though. He saw the Sandcan interaction, which is something that he can use to save himself. That's actually a great example. Royal. In later formats, you can do that with Royal Oppression. In Goat format, you cannot. Yeah, he's exactly right. Royal Oppression, in later formats, you can like effectively chain it to itself, but in Goat format, you cannot. It has to be face up first. And so I can find him the lore. I can find all of us the lore. This is a ruling that I know fairly well, and so I'm going to help us all find the lore. New to Goats? How do I play Goat format, I think? Or maybe it's... Yes, it is. Getting into Goat. Oh, no, it's not. How to play? Basic mechanics? Yes. Basic mechanics. Yes. Goat format rule number 6. Yes, go format rule number 6. Continuous traps with ignition-like effects cannot be flipped face up and use their ignition-like effects at the same time. Copy paste that for him. Hit him with the source. The wording, like ignition-like effect, is so silly. Like, why can't Go format just make not just monsters have ignition effects? Like any card can have an ignition effect. Ignition-like is stupid. Continuous-like is stupid. I can kind of understand why they don't, but like, come on. Is that language even used in the rulebook, or is that totally like a third, like outside of the actual text interpretation of how the mechanics function? Like, is ignition a card you can find in the index? He says, okay, fine. Okay, you lose then. It resolves. Well, now I know he plays Sangan though, playing a Monarch strategy. I love the okay fine though. Like I reluctantly agree. Trying to hit the cancel call button, but it's not letting me. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Do I want to change anything? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe Mirror Force could be like advisable. Maybe even not though. I don't know. We're not gonna side. The call. No, you guys can't see it, but like the cancel call button wasn't working and then just disappeared. I guess if somebody admits defeats, the game assumes that whatever was causing the problem was sorted, but like that's not, you know, that's not always how that works. Sometimes it's like the person's being super toxic, and so you have to like stop them from being that way. All right, last time I didn't set Solemn, I got like owned. Last time I didn't set Solemn, I got owned, but I'm not gonna set Solemn. That's fine. Oh, you fool. Oh, you fool. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But now we can totally, for game 3, we can just take basically all of our traps out of the deck. Oh. Sure. That is fine. You hit my one trap. Kinda wish you hit Demok though. Do I want to take the damage? I think I do want to take the damage. I think I do. Shoink. Oh, that's not bad. Well, I don't have to live in fear that he's gonna solemn me, so... Oh my gosh, it's... Oh, baby! Let's go! Okay, well... I don't need Monster Gate, so we're just gonna let that go. Alright. Giant Grenade. Cyberstein. Except this time, my friend, it is different. This time, my friend, you are gonna get owned by a different thing. Is that enough? That is enough. He quit the duel. He quit the duel. This is him. All right, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. Like, and what I was about to say wasn't actually that mean, but it's mean for me. It's mean by my like scale of being nice and being mean. Sorry that it always goes down because we are hitting the points in the challenge where on my little tracker I've made each like, it's hard to explain because you guys have never seen it before, but I'm using Excel to make that tracker, and so whenever I finish a duel, I input the ELO in like a cell in Excel, and I've made the cells super tiny so that I can fit like 100 vertically on my monitor, except it's not quite 100, it's like 95, and so we're hitting like the end of this, we're hitting the end, guys, and so I have to scroll down a little bit, which makes the thing break when I have to do that. But I don't know, friends. I don't know. Scapegoat plus United We Stand plus Wild Nature's release. And if you have 5 monsters, that's 8,000. That's exactly 8,000. I wonder, is that like a thing? Is that a thing that we can take advantage of? Is there a technology there that we can utilize? I don't know. But I'm loving this deck. I think that I'm really happy because I think that we were kind of languishing for a little bit about what sort of thing we wanted to go for the remainder of the series, but I think that this is definitely it. This is the masterpiece with some probably changes I need to make. like Yugioh can be in the main. I don't know. Maybe it should. It varies the numbers on reasoning a little bit. It gives us a win con in case the opponent is quickly able to take us out of Stein range, so that we can use last turn instead. I don't know. But I'm excited about the rest of this season. I think that these matches are just super fun. So be like this, Squirtle. Go do what you know what, guys? You know that thing you've been putting off? That thing that you know you have to do, but you're like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll watch one more video, one more petty video. Well, let me tell you, the video's over. You have to go do the thing now. Bye.